Alright, injury kits. Need to take another injury kit. And that's all the injury kits we've got. Okay. Check the map. Alright. So where exactly is that treasure? Huh. We'll have to see. Alright, now I got all mixed up. Which direction am I going? I'm assuming I'm going this way. Yeah, because we already went that way. So now... it's over here. Viewpoint.
That's odd. I could swear there was...
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, you.
Trust me.
Okay.
Talis!
Alright.
The Circle are not the only ones who know how to break a mage.
If my boss locked me in the dungeon, I'd think about a career change.
I do not fight for him. The Duke is a fool. His enemies a posturing, guileless lot. But you are worth testing. Prosper can fight his own battles, and I shall choose mine.
Oh, alright. Fair enough. Crazed mage. Yeah, I'm going for Kahir. Alright. This is pretty much gonna be the drop that. And then stun him if I can. There we go. Oh, what's going on? There's more crazed mages back there. Looks like Talis is back over there. Okay, well. Meanwhile, Izzy, can you clean out these punks? Here, maybe you can... Here. Yeah, take out these guys so that they don't bother us. And then we can focus our efforts on Kahir. Oh, jeez. Yeah, not as exhausted as Aveline. Her hit points are way low. Oh look, our pirates came to help us. See, I knew we saved you for a reason. Paisley, Pete, left-handed draw. Where's the... Oh. Gotcha. She was over the other side.
Missed! That would have been a nice shot, too.
Hey, Talis.
You didn't think I was leaving, did you?
No, I wouldn't have thought that. Paisley, Pete, and left-handed Raleigh are here. And there's a mage over there. That's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna stop this mage before things get crazy. There we go. Okay, here we'll get this. Nice. And all of you will get the taste of the makeup! And blood magic. You can... There you go. Go against your own team. Oh, there's my fear chance. Thank you, men. Ooh, Kahir's almost down. Nice! Let's try to seal the deal by slowing things down. Oh yeah. Good job, Isabela. Kahir's almost down. Keep it up. Beautiful. 90 hit points. There we go. Those pirates helped this battle a lot. I remember this being a little bit tricky. Thanks, guys.
That was bracing.
I thought you'd left.
Nonsense. I found a way around. I said I'd get you out of here, and I meant it. Let's keep going. The exit can't be much further.
I didn't doubt that.
Would you also like me to make pigs fly?
I didn't.
Set sail again. Paisley Pete will be waiting.
Thank you, Paisley.
Where's the grog? I need grog now.
I didn't doubt Talis. She said trust her. I'm like, yeah, I trust her. She wouldn't leave us behind. Dragon's Breath, Portcullis Key. Ooh. 60% fire damage, plus 16 fire damage. Nice. Lyrium Potion, Mage. Sting. Enemies cannot dodge attacks. 5% chance to regenerate 5% health. Ooh! That's pretty cool. And that actually looks pretty cool for a Blood Mage, too.
There's a lake? In the middle of the mountain?
The retreat needed to house hundreds of people during the Blight, if not thousands. Can't do that without fresh water.
All this? Bucket by bucket?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
This is where we came from, right? Yeah, this is where we came from. Okay. Now we have the key.
I'm through here.
So we can go through
I
here.
don't like getting caught up in this, Hawke. Canary follow their own laws, not ours.
And when have I ever stayed in my place?
Fair point.
Yep.
Can a canary be grateful to outsiders? We're just tools. They really aren't like us. Not even her.
I don't agree with that, Aveline. That's a little narrow-minded of you to say that, in my opinion.
Yes, let's follow the little Canary agent. There's no way.
We're going
this
right
will go
again
badly.
because of the marker here. Love poem.
I wonder if I can have this bound when we return to Kirkwall. Strange. Is that a map on the last page?
Aveline has quite enough love poetry in her collection for now. This poem points to a hidden cache. I don't know where that cache is. Well, there's the dagger. There's an injury kit. And we're gonna go this way. Probably gonna hit more ghasts.
A way out. We're almost there.
I don't know, we'll see. We auto-saved, which means there must be a pretty big fight coming up next. After I look into this sack. Alright. Yeah, nothing else here. Yeah, this looks like a... Yeah, I hear ghasts. There they are. I was looking for... Oh, there you are. You annoying punk. The Velgast. Drop this. Drop it as quickly as you can, ladies. Yeah, I need lyrium. Slow down everything. Come on. Want a piece of this? Oh, jeez. Gonna need to heal and then get some blood magic. Alright, stun you. Ooh, hemorrhage. I haven't used hemorrhage in a while. Ooh, the Velgast is almost dead. Keep the debuffs up. Good. Now I can drop this. Whee! Ooh. Borrow some from Aveline. thank you. And there's a whole pile of bodies here where I can just grab some help. There we go. Beautiful. Wow, we leveled up.
And there's the way out. See? I told you I had a plan. It was a good plan. The kind that had an escape and everything.
I see that.
Not a monster lair. That is a good sign.
So you could go. There are, however, other options.
Oh, I suppose there's room for a cot, but where would we put the dinner table?
You've been so reasonable since we were captured. I'm hoping that hasn't changed.
What?
What Salit is going to do will harm so many innocents. My people, as well as yours. It's my duty to stop him. Even so, I can't do it alone. Not anymore.
So...
Explain what's so terrible about Salit's plan.
I can't. Not completely. And yes, I know. That's a hard sell.
Yeah.
The information Salit plans to turn over to Orlais won't just hurt Qunari, however. It will harm anyone living in Qunari lands. Even those who fled the Qunari of any race will be condemned to persecution forever.
I believe you. I mean, Talis... Yeah, I mean, I believe you. I mean, even though she has deceived us, it seemed like she genuinely was doing it for the right reasons. So, I don't think I've ever... Talis has never shown Clive any reason to question her character. I mean, that's really the ultimate thing. So, Clive believes her.
So this isn't just some political scheme?
If only it was. I'm not here on some directive from the Qun. I came... Salit was declared Tal Vashoth, but they didn't deem intervention worthwhile. I couldn't agree. I had to try.
Doesn't that make you Tal Vashoth as well?
No. The Ben Hasrath didn't order me not to do this, but here I am anyway. I was trying to earn my way back into their good graces. This probably won't help.
Why? What did you do?
It's not easy being an elf in the Qun. You're not born to it like they are. I've struggled to find that peace, that certainty. I know it's there. I just keep falling short.
Maybe you should take that as a sign?
I used to be like you. I told myself if I never cared about anyone or anything, I could never be hurt. Life would be fun. But it wasn't. There was a hole inside me. Nothing I did ever filled it.
Oh, that's too easy.
Not everything should be easy. Don't you wonder what it would be like? A life with meaning? With purpose?
No, I... never.
Lucky you. What about you? Have you ever been a part of something bigger than just yourself?
Big things have tried to eat me. Does that count?
The Qunari have a vision of what life should be like. Free from pain and fear and doubt. You see tyranny, and I see caring and interest in the welfare of all. Yes, it could be better, but so could human indifference and cruelty. Or do you disagree?
So, for those of you who don't fully understand the Qunari, I guess, doctrine or Qunari code or lore, they're not about... It may appear that they're about tyranny and they're about, you know, doing things, making people do things against their will, but it's not really about that. Whether you agree or not, they believe that everyone has a purpose in life, even those who are not Qunari, even those who are not believers. Everyone in the world has a purpose and has a purpose in life. And I guess the ones who don't believe in the Qunari beliefs are just the ones that may not necessarily know what that purpose is and have not necessarily may not have accepted that purpose. So, you know, some people are born to be warriors, other people are born to be more of the shamans of the Qunari, other people are born to, you know, be doing the, I guess, blue collar, low, what you would call low society jobs, and other ones are more high society jobs. Everybody has a place, and that is important to them because that means if everybody does what they're supposed to do, then it avoids chaos. It maintains order, and I actually don't think that Kunari actually. I believe the Kunari don't actually believe in chaos. They don't believe chaos exists. What does exist is confusion. People who are confused, like people who don't believe in the teachings of the Qun, and so the reason for them to follow the Qun is to find that balance, is to find that order. And to some people, they don't agree with that, but it's, if you think about it, I mean, it's, the whole thing is really interesting and just really fascinating. So yeah. Clive does have an opinion. The Kunari go too far, but so could human difference or cruelty, or do you disagree? I think she has a point. But Kunari can sometimes go too far, though. I think Clive believes that too. Like, yes, he gets their intention. But like every religion, if you want to refer to it as a religion, it can have its faults. Like, people can go to great extremes with the religion to the point where it ends up not being ideal, at least in Clive's head. So yes, he agrees that she's right, but the Kunari do go too far sometimes, and it's not necessarily at the fault of the Qun itself or the Kunari belief. It's just in certain individual Kunari. It's also similar to the mages thing. Not all mages are bad. It's just some of the very few mages that do abuse their powers. Those are the ones that end up, giving the rest of mages a bad name, especially blood mages, for example.
Saying the Kunari could be better is an understatement.
Maybe. What Salit does won't help. It'll only make things worse.
Fair enough.
You don't actually think you can finish your mission?
Alone? Probably not. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't try. Some things are worth dying for.
After everything you've already done, why would I help you again?
Because I've got your nose.
The Qun taught you that?
If I were following the Qun, I would actually have your nose.
Why?
I suppose that doesn't help.
No.
If I had my way, you would never have been this involved in the first place.
I'm not gonna say this. That's not what Clive would say.
What did you have in mind exactly?
Well, we could go back, maybe have some tea with the Duke, get to know one another. Then, just as he starts to trust us, you slip a bag over his head, and we drag him to Antiva.
No, not Antiva, you fiend!
Or, we could find out when Salit is arriving, and stop him before it's too late.
Alright, so...
You know how to argue. But my options are?
Follow or don't. It's pretty much that simple. There are two paths open to us. I hope you really do understand what's at stake.
Okay. So, there's the option to join Talis or to not join Talis. And really, I mean... Oh, but before we join Talis, we got to get some loots. Clive may not agree with the Kunari code completely, but that doesn't mean that he's just gonna... That doesn't mean that he's not gonna help Talis. Plus 31 health, regeneration. Ooh, that's really nice. Yes, that's Isabela. I kind of want to give Isabela, give her more health and health regeneration rate and stamina. She needs that bad. Izzy could use there. That makes a huge difference. So, okay, Clive. Do I want to increase your defense? The defense doesn't really go up that much. there's also magic, which increases your DPS, but ooh, that increases it by a lot. And then there's Constitution and Willpower. Let's increase your magic, because it went from 40... with 1, it goes up by 7, then it goes up by 9, then it goes up by 11. I mean, that's a pretty big jump. We went from 42% to 69% attack. That's pretty good. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, this is where it gets tough again. Anders will probably be in charge of the Heroic Aura. And, drains a small amount of health. I don't really need. Misdirection now beleaguers an enemy with fatigue. See, I already have something that slows. I don't need to. I'd rather increase this. Yeah. Fist Maker can now be used more frequently. Gravitic Ring now affects a larger area. I love my Gravitic Ring so much. I really do. I feel like... Yeah, I want to increase my Gravitic Ring. I use it. I love it. It's so useful. I want it to be better. Okay, and as for Aveline... her defense is already through the roof. I don't need to increase her defense. What I do need, though, is to increase her strength? No. Her attack is ridiculously good already. There we go. And what do I want to give her next? Damage resistance, knockback resistance, magic resistance. Huh. Yeah. Defense was 10%. Stone walls, +2 versus attacking enemies, damage resistance +50. That's a good one to give her. And it combines pretty nicely with her Battle Master abilities, too. Okay. Stone wall. Brace for impact, shrugging off damage for a brief moment and pushing back against any foes who attack. Okay. Alright. Quick save here. And we're going to... I mean, we're joining Talis. Yeah, we're joining Talis. I don't see Clive not.
Thank you, Hawke. Thank you.
It wasn't really that difficult of a choice, Talis. I mean, seriously.
So, this is a retreat. The Grey Wardens built it, I understand.
Huh.
I'm surprised it's not full of Darkspawn, then.
We're not out of danger yet.
Great. Just great. Yep. Alright. So there's the cache for his Aveline.
Wait, I'm helping the Qunari recover some priceless artifact. Oh, the irony.
That is, you're right, Isabela. Now that you pointed that out, that is pretty ironic. I love that. Alright, so we're back here again. Now what?
I knew you were a worthless traitor.
Oh, it's you again.
The moment I laid eyes on you.
Baron Alange, so nice to see you again.
You filthy turnip! You humiliated me!
Better than me killing you, which I guess I'm about to do now. Oh, but I can finally increase Talis's constitution. Yeah, dear lord, this girl needs more health. Right. Oh, nice, I'll get staggered. Cool down. Yeah, that's a good one to have too. Critical chance 100%. Yeah, let's use murder. Okay. There we go. Oh, back off. There we go. Baron, you need to be stunned. Take out these small fries, will you, Talis? There we go. Oh no, it's a Harlequin. It's not what I want to see. Ooh. Stunned, you punk. Ooh, I took over the Harlequin. Nice. I mean, that'll buy me some time.